Alright, episode 1 of Apocalypse Rising Hero Tales. Now, this is what I want this series to be about first. I want you to post in the comments what has happened to you. I don't care if you're a bandit or a hero. This is just where we all come together. We're Apocalypse Rising players. We're not in battle anymore. Just imagine us sitting around a campfire, and we're just telling the tales of our lives out there, and how close brushes with death has made us smarter or more careful, or how we just like murdered an entire group of like 16 people, and we just feel invincible. But the only thing I ask of you in this, do not fight, do not argue or anything, and do not lie. This is all 100% that did happen. Please only tell us things that has happened. Alright, last night I was playing. I was about to log off. I didn't have no use for my vehicles anymore. I had an ATV and a tractor along with a jerry can outside of Ken. I left them there, told everybody to go there. I'm just about to log out. Player runs into the building I'm in, points a gun at me. I take out my FAL, and I just say to myself, just pull that trigger. Just make my day. He pulls it, and I shoot back. The bullets are flying. I barely survive. I'm down to 1 HP. I don't know what he was at, but he left the room. I knew if he came back, I was going to die. So I quickly hit the inventory button, took my only blood bag. Actually, wait, I had 2 of them. Yeah, I took one of my blood bags. He ran back in. I've barely healed. He gets 1 shot off. It hits me. I'm back down to just 1 HP. My FAL round finds the place right between his eyes, and he's dead. I don't know if he tried to heal or not, but he died. And I just said in chat that you just don't mess with a hero. And then, what else is there? Earlier today, there's a person who stole my ATV. I see them trying to steal it. I tell them, if you get on that thing and you take it, you're gonna die. And I guess he looked around and said, alright, try me. Cause, like, I guess he didn't see me or something, and I didn't see him, but he was saying in chat he found like a fully repaired ATV with only 1 wheel missing, which, that was mine. I had the other wheel on me, and I was almost there. And so he drives off to Ken. I don't know what he was doing, but then he drives back. I know he saw me, because I was running on the hill, clear as day. He stops in that one town that I'm about to enter. I just knew, you're dead. Now, I didn't have my FAL on me. I had to drop it, because I only had like 5 rounds left. Because earlier I had to be all Bandit, which I don't like. But a player came near my ATV. I had no choice but to shoot him. Had like 35 rounds. Forgot I had it on automatic and wasted so many of them. But he died in the end. Had 5 rounds left. And like, I need a new weapon. I find a Scar L with like 3 mags. I'm like, this will do. So get my Scar L out. Took 21 bullets. I don't know how many times I missed him, but he went down and said you shouldn't have done that. And he called me a hacker. Said I was a teleport hacker. Not really. I know he saw me. I mean, you'd have to be blind not to have seen me where I was. Got my ATV back. I drove up to the castle. Only a few players know what I'm talking about, but there's a player. I was just standing there doing something. I was like wasting some time, scouting out. And all of a sudden, a player walks up the stairs, or like the little ramp, stands on the edge, and I guess he third-personed me. He looked behind him, and I'm standing there with a Scar L pointing at the back of his head. And he's holding an old flashlight, and he just like knew he was screwed. But being the hero I am, I did not shoot him. I told him if he took a gun out, I was going to put all 30 rounds of that mag right to the back of his head. He didn't pull a gun out. He did something even dumber. So he moved over to the other side of the castle. And I don't know what he's doing, but he's like staying in the middle. I'm guessing he's gonna log out. So I'm like, if you're gonna log out, I'm gonna let you because you done nothing to provoke me. You did scare the crap out of me there, but you did nothing to harm me in any way. So I have no reason to shoot you. So then all of a sudden, he said, "You scared the crap out of me," and jumps off the building. I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe he thought he'd survive. He lands on a rock and dies. And I'm just sitting there. The two things went through my mind. First of all, why the heck did you jump off of here? Second of all, good thing I didn't jump off because I was like being lazy and I thought, I think I'm just going to jump off of here instead of going down there. And then I actually was going to do it. I was thinking of doing it, but I probably wouldn't have anyways. But after seeing him die down there, I'm like, I'm definitely not jumping off this thing now. That's for sure. So yeah, he died, sadly. I had nothing to do with him. Let's see. Well, can't really think of anything else at the moment. Maybe how about some version 4 tales? Now there's something for you. Oh, let's do a V1 tale. Now this one's old, but it did happen recently. This was when this version 1 was opened again. So I'm at a military airfield up north of Ken, sort of like northeastish. And I got an AK-47. No, wait, I had MK-48. I'm thinking of the wrong story. MK-48 with 4 full mags and M9, and my inventory's decked out with the rest of M9 ammo. I think like 1 MRE maybe. And this guy is like, says he's coming towards the military airfield and he's going to kill me. But here's a good tip. During the day, if your computer can handle it, set graphic settings to 6 on version 1. You'll be able to see the vests players wear through the fog. Like, it'll appear as a dark silhouette moving around. So it gives you a little advantage. It also the shadows will tell you if somebody's inside the house or if there's a zombie there. It's a lifesaver, trust me. And 2, it lets you know if you hit a player because of the blood. But back to the story. He's like, I'm going to kill you. You're a noob, and I'm going to kill you. He's OBC, too. He thinks he's all that because he has a lifetime OBC. And he's like, I'm OBC and you're NBC. You have no skill to me. And I'm just sitting there. I'm like, is this guy for real? I'm like, if you come down here, boy, you're going to get murdered. He says he's not going to get killed because he's OBC and everything. He's acting all big and everything. So I'm like, you know what? I may be a hero, but just fuck it. I'm going to kill him. Like, you just don't talk to me like that. Especially on version 1. I'm just gonna kick his ass. So I see him. I don't know what gun he had at the moment when I first saw him, but like, oh boy, here we go. Pulled out my MK-48 and I just unloaded half a mag into his body. He did not even have time to react. He called me a hacker. He said, you're a hacker noob and everything. He was gonna report me for hacking and everything. And he said how the MK-48 is not in version 1 and everything. I'm like, I just couldn't believe it. Because I actually had 2 MK-48s. There was one in a hangar, but it despawned later. But I just couldn't believe it. The only weapon he had was a Mosin Nagant and a Makarov. He had no chance against me at all. I probably could kill him with my M9 if I wanted to, but yeah, just if somebody kills you, don't immediately call them a hacker. Just try and think of how hacking works. Like, if I get killed with a gun that might not have killed me out like a certain range, I'm like, I think aimbot immediately. Then before I claim aimbot, I look at how everything goes. Just try and think of every scenario of hacking possible that would have gotten you killed until you just come to the conclusion, yes, they did hack, or no, they didn't. Remember, unlike Dead Zone, 99% of Apocalypse Rising players do not hack. Very few I've seen hack and everything. But now you go to Dead Zone, that's a whole nother story. But that's something for another video. So thanks for watching. I can't wait to see what you guys have to say. Just stay alive out there, everyone.